everybody, welcome to BrickVault. My name is Jack and today is another Lego City episode. We've been working on a design for filling out the sidewalks for the entire city, and I might have even showed off what it was going to look like from the last city update episode that I did, and now it's finally here. All the parts are here, and now it's time to build it.
All right, so this is what the sidewalk is actually going to look like after it is built. I'm just showing you sort of the aftermath right now because I want you guys to see sort of the distribution of what each base plate is basically going to be made up of. So once I've pried off the last few plates here that are holding this thing down, you can see that the sidewalk is 3 studs in, and it is made up of a bunch of 2x2s, and then the outer layer, the one that is facing the street, is a bunch of 1x4s. Now at the edge we have a single 2x4 tile piece, and that is what's going to be part of what is connecting the base plate road pieces to each other. And then there's also that little space which is where I put the lamp post. I'm going to be prying those lamp post pieces off of the other modular builds and putting them on this outer section here. And then the 2x2 jumper is going to have some fire hydrants. Not every single plate is going to have those pieces, maybe every other one. We haven't really figured out the exact distribution. And then you also notice that there's a corner piece. Right, so once I get this base plate back in, I will show you a close-up of what this is going to look like. All of the corners are going to look just like this one all the way around the build. I have been thinking about maybe having a 2x2 in the centerpiece and switching up the distribution just a little bit with those inner tiles by the park. You can see that we've also built in somewhat on the other base plates. Most of the modular builds are going to already have their tile pieces, but in areas that are kind of custom built, we will sort of build in with the tiles at our own discretion, like you can see here. So this is the initial pile of parts that we're going to be using for this project. I actually completely couldn't find the 2x2 light bluish gray pieces, which are actually some of the most pieces that we use in this whole setup. And just in case you don't believe me, here's some cutouts of what our Bricklink orders looked like after just a few days of ordering parts. I don't even think this is everything that we ordered though. But anyways, less talking and more building. My brother's actually going to be doing most of it here. we've got the bulk of it done. I like the way it's turned out for the most part, but if you haven't noticed, things look somewhat barren, at least on the streets. Remember, this is a Lego city, and we've got enough minifigures to make this a hustling and bustling place. Oh, and by the way, this last bit is just kind of an extra sort of add-on. It's not totally done. We didn't have all the parts. It was sort of a whim build. But anyways, that is it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this little sort of how-to and building time-lapse of our Lego City Sidewalks. As always, if you enjoy our content, you can always like or subscribe. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time at BrickVault.